Welcome back, Heavenlies. This is Heaven's Army playing Final Fantasy IX. So, surprise, surprise, I got some extra levels up underneath my repertoire. I tried to make sure I wasn't anywhere divided by level 5, because apparently there's another boss that's going to hit me with level 5 death. I probably would have leveled up a little bit more, but 4 hours is all I could really get in, which gave me like 12 episodes of anime to watch, so I was able to like fly through a large chunk of anime on weekends. Weekdays I probably won't be able to get much done on that, but I won't worry about like getting animes done, just enough to distract me while I go through this. I got everyone with auto potion and the usual killer move, King of Misclicks. Thanks so much for that host, by the way. I went to your channel, you weren't live. I went to your Twitter, and I didn't see anything since whatever. But I'll try to stop by your channel again, hopefully you're live, so I can thank you in person. And everyone else who host me or whatever. I used my brain after the live stream, of course, but all I really need to do... Oh, it's only 2 down. I tried to level up. Oh, that's what I need to do. I got counterattack on too, but I got auto potion now. I don't know if... Okay, well that's awesome. We can just win now. I need to get Ico done now. I don't know how close I am to the end of the game, but I'm pretty close, so I might as well just... I might as well get Ico switched. I forgot all about that. I'm supposed to do that now. Or if I would have finished the game, maybe I can load up. No, I'd rather do it now, before this episode ends, and then load back up and then try this again. Why not do this now? The Behemoth is no problem now that I figured out I can silence it, because it counters with Meteor. Surprise, surprise. Oh, I've got 2 people entranced. So just silence it, and now Behemoth is not a problem. It still hits with 2,000, 3,000. And if the auto potion, it gives us 450 as well. Cool. This is gonna be a bit tricky to figure out. I just need to switch Ico with somebody. We still can't cast. Yeah, it's trying to do Meteor every time. Well, whenever it can counter. Like my counter and auto potion isn't every turn. They must have fixed that in the later ones. Yeah, I best be careful not to level up though. Yeah, and I gotta switch down here. Whoopsies. Either way, if I level up and I get to a terrible level, I might just like reset and go back. I leveled up, I tried to level up a few people. I got Ico level 49 because I wanted her to learn her summons. She has all of her summons. I learned Carbuncle and Phoenix, and I don't have Medine done, but I got it equipped so I could use it. So let's just summon them and see what happens. I may have to summon them twice, I don't know, because sometimes they don't show up, which is the weird thing. I don't know why they don't show up sometimes. But this enemy technically can't kill us, so... Summon! Carbuncle, absolutely. That's gonna hit with like 2,000 or 3,000. It's such a hard hit. 3,000, yeah. Auto potion. Probably should have turned off auto potion before doing this. Anyway. Ico. So Ruby Light. Oh, okay. So Carbuncle's pretty much one of the adorable things. Big, bright, shiny blue eyes, and like a crystal on his forehead. Like a ruby thing. There you go, we got to see that now. Perfect. Red Clipper. So yeah, auto regen works while you're summoning and casting magic and everything. So if everyone really got hurt, you can probably just summon a very long thing and go. So Fenrir was the wolf that with the earth Shikaku. Naruto summoning Phoenix. Let's see what Phoenix can do. And I might as well keep on. Oh, I can steal too, can't I? Steal, flare, chakra. Just attack yourself? You did. Oh, right. Got the reflect on. Rebirth Flame. Ooh. Ah, so Phoenix is so cool. I didn't get to see Phoenix in Final Fantasy VIII because it's like something I can't summon. Oh, wow. Way to make Ifrit look like it can't handle fire. So, if you have Aiko in your party, I'm assuming it's like Final Fantasy VIII, if everyone dies, then there's a chance that you can get revived. A chance. Hooray for that. And then Medine. So it's 8. I didn't even have a chance to see it, but at least or did I summon Phoenix this way? Yeah, it attacked, right? I did summon it, but it's just a chance of I did summon it in Final Fantasy VIII. I forced it to summon like that though. It didn't work. Terra homing. I didn't see anything. Just a whole bunch of light. So okay, so is Terra forming the awesome lion with wings? Is that what I'm supposed to see? Because we've seen Bahamut. It's gonna be super tricky to summon in all the other ones. Maybe I should have brought Left Garnet in the party. Red Clipper. Auto potion. Hopefully there's a shop before I go. I don't know if I want to like get rid of all my high potions or not. I'm probably gonna need it for the final boss. So I probably am just... Come on, show me this actual summon. Maybe I don't have it on the right setup. There is a chance. Is that reflect still on or no? Wow, 4,000. No, and I don't have reflect still on. That was a hard hit for that fire. The auto potion makes the battle last a little longer, actually. Interesting. So, like... I don't know. I thought when you cast Reflect, in like Final Fantasy X and up, it stays on forever. What? I learned Guardian Mog. But maybe not. Maybe it just always had auto reflect, which kept it on forever. I don't know. I don't remember ever like running out of shield and shell. When you cast it, it's on forever. Like, you know what? I'm quite certain. Final Fantasy X, when I fought that boss, I just needed to cast like protect and shell 5 times or whatever, and then it stayed on forever. I thought. Either way, configure. Do I have something on that's wrong? Cursor, controller, sound. It doesn't say anything about making the summonings normal or quick. So I guess I have no control. I'm assuming that is her the lion with the wings thing. It's gotta be. Select party members. Should I heal up everyone just in case if it's not good? Yeah, I kept winning tents and stuff and ethers here, and I stole a bunch of Phoenix Pinions from the Behemoth. cool. But yeah, like, I got Phoenix Down's intense story was what that was being dropped all the time. I'm hoping 28 elixirs is good enough for a final boss. I'd be shocked if it wasn't. Now that I think about it, I had her equipped so that she. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I don't really need. I guess I don't need to worry about the equipment if I'm actually done this game. I just want to summon the things. I'm missing that, which is probably Odin. Did I not summon these or no? Or I summoned them but they just didn't show up. Because it's probably like that and I wouldn't even know. If I summoned them or not. Let's just go. I think so. I think I did summon them but they didn't show up all the time. Oh no, I'm not supposed to go this way. It's been that long. I've been level grinding for 4 hours around the save spear. It's the hidden save thing. Lynx, how you been? Where have you been? We're near the end. And Alan too? Whoa, everyone showed up at the same time. Awesome. Awesome indeed. Not flare. White magic. Silence. SC is still here? Yes. I haven't switched it around yet. I actually spent a bunch of time looking up something that Gluthix said to me last episode. And it had me really confused why he said it, so I had to look it up. And I'm waiting for Glue to get here so that I can ask a question. unless like the auto translate was way off. Like I need to ask him what he was talking about. Because I looked it up and I didn't see anything out of the ordinary on my channel. So yeah, I just need to silence you, Behemoth. Stop resisting this wonderful thing. Sound serious? No. He just said, like, I'm not live streaming as much as I used to in the past. And I'm like, really? I thought my 4-hour live streams was way longer. And when I look back, in the past, when he said around the Final Fantasy 1 time, I was only live streaming 1 hour, 2 hours every stream. So either way, I'll leave it for him. I definitely wasn't streaming more in the past. I was streaming much less, way less in the past. My Monday to Friday was more than what I streamed the entire week. So yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to see where he was coming from and what he was saying, because I don't know. I might have read it wrong. I'm glad you're doing fine, though. And welcome, because it's nothing serious. The only serious thing I've done in the past was play 2 or 3 games for the benefit of other people, and they were terrible games that I should not have played. And I regretted playing them ever since, and then learned that maybe I should just play games that I'm going to enjoy, not to make people happy, and they weren't happy when I played the games that they wanted me to play, and either way. So yeah, it didn't work out, and I should have never played those 2 or 3 games. I've learned. After 3 years of live streaming, yet I keep learning the hard way. You got home from work after a month of doing nothing. Well, I'm glad you got some work back for you, because that's wonderful. You like to work and stuff, so maybe a thing where less is more. Well, I was already told this, like, live streaming every day is probably boring for some people. Oh, didn't I not check these corners? I did check the corner. I checked the right corner. And I got nothing, so I left. Are you serious? I don't know how many items I've missed, everyone. I wasn't checking every spot throughout here. If that is what I hope it is, I could power up Vivi. Hopefully it's his magic, though, not strength. Either way, so I don't know. I'll wait for Glue to get here. I'll try to look at who's here from time to time and call Glue out since he shows up all the time, but he doesn't say anything. He went from an active talker to lurk. To lurker. Either way, I hope the game sound is louder. I don't know why, but my system sound seems to get quieter and quieter as the days progress. And I'm not messing with the sound. The sound is up to 65. It used to be 55, now it's up to 65. And sometimes, unless it's the game, it very well could be the game. But like, it seems to be that the sound's getting quieter and quieter. Either way. 43 damage and 115. This thing has so much defense. I could cast magic, I don't need to. All of us needs to lurk from time to time. Every episode though. I like when people talk. Love it. It makes me not just like zone into a game and zone out of the world like Batman. Well, there could only be one Batman, and that's me. So, Lynx and Ellen. While we're on the topic of Batman, is my channel a channel where I'm not giving up my information and that is just what my channel is about? And if I was asked to give out information and I say, no, I can't, I'm doing the Batman thing, would you be angry at me because I answered it that way, or are you expecting something else from my channel? Because, yeah, I kind of mentioned to you, you're way too gentle to be Batman. I'm way too gentle. But I haven't given up my identity. Though Batman has, so I'm better than Batman? Either way, Doomsday. I want to find out what that does. Is it magic? 72! Causes shadow damage to all targets. Oh, cool. That's a lot of MP being used up, but I might have to fire one of those off. Is this the end when I walk through this? Are you... Okay, cool. I don't want to, like, level up again. Doomsday kills Superman. Well, yes and no, right? Yes, they killed Superman, and then everyone got upset, and then the writers went, oh, we have to change our mind. He didn't kill Superman. Superman only just goes to sleep for a while. And then he wakes back up, depending on how bad he got beat up. Right? That's what truly happened, right? So yeah, what was I gonna do? Status. I'm level 82, 76, 78, and 77. So if I get into a couple extra battles, I should be alright. Let's go and kick some butt here, if I can. I'm not running around, so maybe I can't fight here. Can I fight here? Yeah, I should have been getting to it. There we go. Should have gotten to a fight by then. Because, yeah, somebody got angry at me when they were asking all this information. And they showed up to my rerun swearing and stuff over and over, and I asked them politely to stop swearing. And then they, like, asked me a bunch of my information. I said, I can't do that. Can't give you my information, I'm doing the whole Batman thing, and they said, whatever, I'm unfollowing and I'll never show back up here again. Well, I thought it was a fun thing to do, since a bunch of other channels are doing the exact same thing. Some for their own reasons, like, you know, they are actually really shy around people, and they're just really uncomfortable with that type of publicity. And me for what I said before, where I really don't want that publicity. I wouldn't mind, I don't mind going shopping and stuff and I'm not being overrun by people. I don't want any of that. And I wouldn't want to, like, because I'm on camera, you know, do the tour of my game room and then someone sees, like, out the window a place and they're like, oh, I know where that is, and then people will show up to my door. With good intentions, but like just and then I have to like move and stuff. Like I've seen so much of that to other YouTubers and streamers, So I forgot to do what I meant to do. The whole reason why I'm doing this battle is to see what Doomsday looks like. Ah! Either way. I didn't hit the button though. Either way then. Let's get down here then. But yeah, let's do Doomsday. While I hopefully remember this time. If I cast magic, will he counter too? You're sticking with the theory of the... What theory? The Canadian 18-year-old Batman. What is that? Oh, I can fight for reals. Here we go. I can fight this thing absolutely properly now. Oh, Doomsday, I got the MP cut in half. Wait, what's going on? Why is it hitting all of us? Is Doomsday gonna kill us too? That would be silly. I am a You think I'm Canadian? Wow. I don't know if I should be insulted or not. Definitely not Canadian. But, and 18 years old, huh? So, I just killed everyone. What was the point of that? That is the silliest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Why would Doomsday attack yourself? Well, I'm glad I saw that, but that was silly and stupid. What? What kind of ultimate magic will hurt your own friends? Vivi, I never knew you were like it. Please don't hit me. Good. Okay, we're just using high potions like crazy. Okay, I got enough HP to survive the attack. It's called Doomsday after all. I still wouldn't thought you'd attack your own friends with it. I thought it'd be an ultimate, like, shadow damage to the enemies, not to yourself. Oh well. Cool. Moving on. That's 3,000 damage. Okay, only, or 2,000. Well, I've got to see Doomsday and all of its meteor-like abilities. Interesting. I'm just shocked that it actually hits everyone. And Vivi got healed from it. And it didn't kill the enemy, so it wasn't very Doomsday-y. Either way, it's cool. So yeah, he's been sitting down after he wins every battle. I'm guessing he always did that. No point in calling it Doomsday if it's going to throw rainbows and pretty magic unicorns, is there? I would guess not, no, but I'd assume it would Doomsday my enemies. And not kill 3 of my party members. Alright, so I didn't find this last time either. I'm hoping there's a save where I can buy and sell my stuff. Because I don't know if I want to get rid of the high potions or not. Or just buy 99 for this next upcoming battle. I don't know. I don't know what I'm about to do. So, no, I did not do that. I wanted to walk over there. Go back. I didn't walk into the door, did I? I walked beside the door. Okay, there's nothing there. Okay. Fine. Okay, if I hold up, apparently I go the correct way. Even though I'm walking, like, spinning around in circles. Just hold up seems to work. I wonder if there's anything to the left or right. So this is where I stopped last episode and I ran back and saved. And leveled up like a crazy champion. Into the crystal world. Is there going to be new enemies or is it going to be... Just like behemoths and stuff are already tough enough as they are. Yeah, what the heck are you? Malorus. What do you mean by that? Is it Malorus who I fought? Is it Malorus one of the bosses I fought before? I thought she was the Ashura, but... Is this right? I think so. If I'm fighting bosses now that I just fought beforehand, how much HP do they have? Okay, attacking seems to take forever. Okay, they're nowhere near as strong as the bosses, though. I'm thinking Malorus was the boss's name. Okay, so let's review the facts. Heaven's Army is a light, not Canadian. Age somewhere between the late teens. Definitely not Batman. Age somewhere between 12 and 2 billion. That's the age limit I am. This is as low as I'll go as the year of 12. And definitely could be as old or so as 2 billion years old. But yeah, nothing to worry about. Immortality is not as silly as the movies make it to be. So you're a British... Wait, did my British come out? So I'm fighting Lich. Okay, I am fighting the bosses now. Remedy. And I could still hit with like 4,000. Okay, I'm okay with that. Definitely not 12 at that place. Well, if you go back to my very first episode, it's there. It's on YouTube and it's on the very bottom of my highlight list. I was definitely 3 years younger than I am now. So, what do you think my voice sounded like, and how young I actually would be? If you were to use your base emphasis and then minus 3 years. Go for it. See how I sound then. Let's just attack, I guess. So yeah, I don't think I need Auto Potion. Oh, Lynx, congrats on level 36. I could buy 15 with some difficulty. You can buy the age of 15, or you can buy Final Fantasy 15 with some difficulty. Anyway, congrats on the level indeed. I guess I'll just attack. Another 5,000. These enemies are nowhere near as deadly as they were before. Don't know if I need to steal from them or not. Defend, flare. Uh-oh, I don't have float though. How hard is this gonna hit? Did I start shaving when I was 7? What happens if I'm still not old enough to even shave? How crazy would that be? Or maybe I just have like a smooth face. Return magic. Earthshake? Oh, cool! It's gonna not hit him though, he's flying. But he hit me with that and I actually returned the magic for once. Miss. Or that healed him with 5,000. Oh, that's bad. Alright, I don't know. This auto potion 400, I've regenerated more than that. Unless the boss has regen as well. Then I'm gonna be in trouble, but that auto potion gives me time to regen. Well, there you go. I don't know, I'm just saying, what do you think? What do you think? Go back to my first episode, see how I sounded. Then maybe go a little bit more, because my first episode I was super, super nervous and shy, and I was barely talking, and I was kind of whispering, and and like, you know, just trying to, like, people said my voice was cool then, so I tried live streaming. We'll see, because I don't know. All I know is that I live streamed too much when I first started, and I always hurt my voice after the end of, like, all the first episodes. And I got so confused because I was playing 4 games at the same time. No wonder I had a hard time live streaming. And then I cut it back down to like 1 hour as soon as I figured out I couldn't do 4 hours every night. Especially since I didn't talk very much before. And then I started live streaming where I was talking for 4 hours straight every night. That's a pretty hard thing to do when you're usually quiet. How much HP does these enemies have that they're no longer bosses? Oh, how much is fire gonna hit? But yeah, I don't know. I got everything out there from the beginning to see how it actually sounded like. Oh, but before, right. When I was live streaming at the beginning, I had a blue snowball mic, which sounds nowhere near as good as this mic either. Or did I have my... Or was I using the headset? Was I using my Sony Gold headset then? Or did I have the blue snowball? I know I wrote everything down, like, on the episodes, where I'm like, I got my snowball today and stuff, but I didn't write it down on, like, on a note or anything that I could wrote down when I switched to the Yeti mic and when I switched to XSplit and all of this stuff. Like, I didn't do any of that. Teleport. Where would it teleport me, and do I have a choice? I'm saving, because this was probably the grand finale. I hope it's not, but, like, I went through another crystal world now, and this is all I got, huh? Well, that's as good as it's gonna get. Oh, if only I had more points. Do I need counter and eye for eye and body temperature? An antibody? Because I could just remove those two. And now I'll have, like, HP plus 20. And I could probably do that with a bunch of people. MP? I don't really need MP. Ah, so you just lost a whole year just like that, Lynx. That's pretty awesome of you. How did you do it? Auto potion. Antibody. Alert. Ability. HP plus 20. Okay, cool. Well, I got 50. There's no shop here. I need a Moogle. I need a Moogle, not caring about my age. I'm just surprised that you lost a whole year just like that. That's impressive. Well, this is as good as it gets, actually. If this is the final battle, I'm as ready as I can be. Is everyone a good level? There we go. I was wondering if I was going to get spit out there. 77, 78, okay, and 82. Perfect. This is it. This is probably the showdown. Ooh. Ooh. 3 exclamation marks. Is this it? That's Kuja. So this is most likely the showdown, right? Here and now. This might be a short episode. I didn't know how far I had to go. I thought I had to fight another boss that was going to hit me with moves. Yeah, okay. As long as I wasn't divided by 5. Kuja, speaking of you, nice of you to come. You are pure evil, man. Is that the Pharmacy 9 crystal behind you? I'm surprised you beat the 4 chaoses that I created from the crystal's memory. The 4 chaoses, but you're too late. What am I too late for? Take a good look. Isn't it beautiful? What, the moon? Are you already in Disc 4? Oh, I absolutely am. I'm at the end of the game. I'm pretty much done, Pharmacy 9. You may have missed a lot. Or I may have missed a lot. I don't know. Nobody was here a couple episodes ago when I had an airship and I tried flying around the world and I found like a new place and stuff, but nobody showed up and was like, oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of secrets. So yeah, I probably missed a bunch of things this time around since I didn't have people here. It's the original crystal. This is where it all began. It all begins with a crystal in the Final Fantasy worlds, the birthplace of all things. Once I destroy it, everything will be gone. Gaia, Terra, the universe, everything. I doubt it. I doubt you can destroy the crystal, first of all. Second of all, I will stop you from doing such a thing. Your lives and memories too, of course. Yours as well, you dummy. Shut up. Yeah, take that. The only thing that's gonna be gone is you. Sorry, but I do have to leave the house sometimes. Not that I want to, mind you. That's quite alright. I'm not blaming you. I guess I gotta blame me and my channel since I can't seem to get people here and get people to stay. Other people. Because I base my channel on other people. If nobody shows up, then the episodes are gonna be nowhere near as good. So if I can't seem to keep bringing people in and keeping them to stay, then it's all my fault, really. So I'm the only one gonna be suffering, and the gameplay is gonna suffer too. But I guess if that's how it is, I'm just not cut out for live streaming. I'll take you out right now. Oh, to dinner? Shouldn't I? I don't know. I got no comeback for this guy. I just want to defeat him, actually. There's no reason to actually take him out to dinner. You honestly think you can beat me? I mean, I leveled up a bunch. I think I could defeat you. If I can't beat you and it turns out to Final Fantasy 3 style again, I'm gonna be shocked. I mean, I could level up. 4 hours gave me, like, almost 10 levels each. And, oh, I'd have to try to figure out what to do tonight. I could probably find a game that I could live stream for an hour, maybe. And then spend my next 2 hours grinding again tonight. And hopefully, I just never have any time after school. It sucks. School is terrible for time. Even if you do, Gaia's already doomed. Its assimilation by Terra has begun, and the Life Tree will incite the cataclysmic destruction of Gaia. It's all over for you and your friends. See? I win either way. It doesn't matter. Even if Gaia is assimilated, the planet will remain, and we'll start over and make a new home. Kuja, you're nothing but a coward. Ooh, that's what he is. Stop with that, Evan. We show up. You do. You do. And that's what I had before. I had a few people who shows up all the time. And then years go by, and they have to go away. They have to... I mean, you're lucky. You're different. You were already working and you show up. I had people who were younger, and then they like went off and away, and now they're gone, or they got another job. And whoever that was, I just missed it. Thank you so much for the host. I'm gonna assume it was Ghost. Based upon what caught the corner of my eye. Thank you so much for the host, but everyone goes away from time to time, and jobs suck. Yeah, exactly. But one cannot do without those, exactly. So I don't hold anybody at fault for not being able to show up. I have to hold myself at fault for not being able to keep people here, or bring new people in all the time, and then keep growing. I could only keep like 3 or 4 people, and then something happens and they go away. Forever. Either way, it's this channel that's gonna end, not you guys. So either way, I won't worry about it. All I'm doing is live streaming my favorite games, the games that I know people like. And if I can't do anything with that, then that's just how it is in this world. I'm prepared for it all. I had over a year to be thinking about this, so why do you think I've been trying so hard with the Final Fantasy series? I used to be all over the place. Now I just focus solely on Final Fantasy. Either way, I'm trying my best. This is all I can do for you. Hopefully it's good enough. Hopefully I can bring cheer for you. That's really all I could ask for, is who's here I can bring cheer for. That's you, since you're talking, and whoever else is lurking. This channel will not end because I say so. Well, Lynx, I don't want to put all of that burden on your shoulders, so I wouldn't worry about it. Let the people show up if they wish to show up. Really, that's how it works. I'll keep advertising. If the viewers did show up and say like, hey, this guy's pretty good, check him out. That'll help too, but how much can people do? How much can and how much will people do? Either way, I wouldn't worry about it. Let's just play this game and have fun. My bad for I'm just talking. People are here tonight, so I'm talking to chat. Kuja, you're nothing but a coward. Right, that's what we stopped off on, which is the truth. If you're gonna die, leave us out of it. Why should the world exist without me? That wouldn't be fair. Who do you think you are, Kuja? Really? Things end. You have to die. I say so, dang it. I'd say calm down, Lynx, and enjoy the game, since that's what this channel is about. Is to be a chill channel that plays games, and I make a whole bunch of mistakes in the video games, and you can correct me. Basically. If I die, we all die. Heaven, you will be my first sacrifice. Who is, like, I don't know. Is Kuja insane? Is he, like, absolutely insane? This is boss battle music. How come there's no special Kuja boss battle music? How come there's no fancy... Oh, wow. Nice background, though. Very end-gamey. Like, how do I attack him? That's not Kuja, is it? That cannot be Kuja. Attack! Uh-oh, meteor. Do I need to be ready to heal? It killed Vivi! What? Oh, Vivi's not strong enough to handle this? Uh-oh, this is gonna be bad if it's gonna be like this. Death guys. That's not Kuja. Okay, so I have to defeat Death guys first. If Vivi wouldn't have died, I probably would have been alright. I can't believe he got hit that hard. Life first. Spin. Okay, well that didn't kill him. Flare? Bahamut. Okay, so now I can just attack with Bahamut over and over and over for free now. And my auto potions gives us a bunch of time. It's not going to be a short episode then. Okay, so this might be the boss that does the level 5 death thing. All I knew is that there was a boss. There's 2 bosses that do level 5 here. That's all I know, but I don't know what's going to happen after, or even now, really. I wasn't expecting me to fight him. I thought I was fighting Kuja. This gives us, like, all the time in the world to heal up. We don't even need auto potion. I'm not stealing, though. I just want to move on. Summon now, please. I don't need to steal anything. I need to do damage and win. How much damage is that? 7,000! Now we're talking. This blueberry juice is not the same as water. Flare is 20. So now she will do that. As long as I don't take any action, I can do Bahamut over and over and over again. As long as if I don't use up my overdrive. And we're always full health. That's 5,000 damage. Oh, the sky got darker. I wonder if I could silence this boss. Oh, that was me attacking for free. Garnet is a Saiyan. Garnet does have blonde hair now, and she is a Super Saiyan, yeah. Attack. This is awesome. So I got Flare. I'll just keep attacking. Once my MP gets below, like, 300, down to 200, I'll start flaring and doing this. I am, like, attacking like crazy right now. This is amazing damage I'm doing. I hope I'm strong enough for this. Because I don't know. I just leveled up as much as I could at the time limit that I had. I would level up to 99 if I could. How did they beat Death guys? Oh, I already won! Do you really think you can beat me? Well, you summoned with somebody else before you, you coward. You're trying to weaken me. What a... Don't let the battle end. Let Kuja show up. Don't let the battle end. Let me keep my Bahamut... Oh, it ended. Drats. Because then I would be able to do crazy damage to him. You know what I mean? No experience and no AP. I don't throw items. I need to attack and chakra all the time. And I might need to do some revive things. You... I can leave? Oh, this is great that I can leave. I just win. I just win like this. Okay, I was wondering how, like, he weakened me. What a cheater, I was gonna say. Like, he had me defeated that way. Or max MP, right? And HP as well. And I don't know what to do here. I have 3. That is no good for anything. I probably don't need level up either, since I'm fighting the final boss of the game. I have 10. Auto float. Would I need auto float? Would that help if he's gonna cast magic or no? High tide, so that I get my limit up quicker? Or do I want something else, like boost? I don't have enough for it. If I remove level up, and if I remove auto life would be good too, wouldn't it? Level up, auto float, or more HP, or do I have counter on? I have counter on, and eye for eye maybe, and I have my accuracy up. Human killer. Do I have a human man-eater? That might do more damage because Kuja is a man, right? Well, close enough. This might work. HP plus 10. Level up. Bandit, clear-headed, Fleagill, body temperature. Auto float is 1. You know what? Let's go with this and see what happens. I don't think I need float, but I'll have it just in case. If it goes bad, I'll remove it, because I know one boss, actually, if you had float, you'd lose. But I'm surprised that the game allowed me to backtrack. I really am. I thought, like, once you go in there, you have to do all of these battles without healing. Most other Final Fantasy games would... Yeah, you can't back out. Once you're there, you cannot back out. That's hilarious that I was able to come back and heal up. Let's do it again, then. This is good. I can't believe you beat Death Guys. Well, I mean, I had powers. I have limit breaks. And if I get mine, you're going to be really feeling it, because I can do max damage with that. Well, my time is almost up. You're almost dead. This is a sweet-looking background, everyone. I love how the clouds are moving. And I think I did fight in this place. Ooh, did you hear that music? I fought on this on Disgaea. Time to die, everyone. Really? Monkey versus monkey? Terraborn versus Terraborn? Fighting on Gaia? Kuja's gonna eventually die soon and he doesn't want to give up. He wants to take everybody with him? What a coward. He is a coward. Ooh, there's the Kuja music. I was waiting for like a special music for the final showdown. This is it. I hope the music's loud enough, everyone. I'm getting a little too excited. Here we go. Steel? No. Holy, uh-oh. Wait, that only hit one person. What the heck, really? Alright, flare it is, because Doomsday sucks, apparently. Oh, I almost have my overdrive. Is he only gonna cast Holy over and over? How hard does it hit everyone, though? It only hit one person that time. And by the time we auto-potion, we're almost back to full health. I love this. This is crazy. I love auto-potion. And Flare, that gives us time to regen as well. Okay, and I got my healing. I'm ready for the heal anytime. By the way, like, if I ever do this game again, I'm gonna switch up my party members to have Aiko and other people. Reflect. Uh-oh. Now I can't cast Flare. Oh no. Okay, that throws off my attack a little bit. I like the music. Flare Star. What does that do? Don't kill us all, please. Don't be too strong. Okay, that does a lot of damage. If it hits us all, it has a chance to miss. Whoa, 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 you win twice! This is how the bosses win. This is how I lost last time, when the boss went twice. What a cheater! That's like way too much damage. That is dirty! Kuja is a dirty cheater and a coward! How dare you go twice? You can't make the bar go like that, unless that's your counter. Oh, Flare Star's probably counter. You still think this is the best Final Fantasy ever? I might have to be careful with how I attack. I'm almost dead because I'm attacking. Hopefully I'm curing next and not attacking. Don't Flare Star again, please. Oh, we're actually in trouble here, because I didn't know you can counter with that move. Okay, don't attack anymore. Heal, please. Okay, that's bad. I can't just go full out on this boss. Okay, I gotta attack once, then heal, and the boss can go twice. Oh, this is gonna take a while, so I have to go slow now. Okay, but it looks of it, you're going to attack. Are you, Amaranth? That's 6,000 damage. That's good. Holy. It only hit her. And she's gonna heal. Can my skill... Can my skill now hit max damage? Oh no. This boss is actually a little bit harder than I thought, considering how much I thought I leveled up. I kind of figured I'm gonna have a hard time with this final boss. That's 2,000 plus damage each time. Someone's in trance. Okay, well, this kind of almost doesn't count, but we need to heal up over 2,700 if we're gonna survive this auto potion. Okay, well, I have more than enough HP to survive this boss, but... And now we're all back to health. Okay, this is really cool that I'm delaying the boss, but I'm assuming the boss will have full turns too. DV's maxed. I could do my power now. I have to hold back though. I don't know, if this doesn't hit 9999, then I know not to use it, but I'm in trance mode, so it probably does hit harder. Okay, yeah, that was a terrible move. I should have just attacked. Kuja, that's not good. To all enemies, to one enemy. Solution 9, here we go. That was a long time waiting for that cure that I didn't really need. We're almost all full on our limit things. Auto potion. Okay, let me go so I can do max damage. And I am going to summon once Sky gets it. This should do max damage. I hope it does. Yes, okay, perfect. That was a lot of damage. There's his counter. I gotta hold back! This is like the first boss I've ever had to hold back on. All the other Final Fantasy bosses, you had to go full out to win. Who got trance? Sky? Awesome. This one here I can't attack with my full strength or he'll just counter me and kill me. Phoebe can do double flare. And I'm assuming his reflect has wore off by now. I might do double flare soon too. I'm just getting attacked a lot. I'm really like, I don't know, this battle's taking a while, but I'm just getting attacked over and over. I gotta wait now, because he might counter with his thing, and then I gotta heal, but if not, I'll just summon right away. Oh, it's his turn again! I haven't been doing much, I'm just like waiting for me to attack. I think I'm attacking, aren't I? No, we're all waiting for me. Okay, then Eidolon. Bahamut. Elan? Aura. Auto life and regen. Here we go. Now that I have this going, turn-based combat should be exclusive for pen and paper RPGs. Really? You didn't think you didn't like Final Fantasy Tactics the way it was? Alright, I'm gonna hit him if I'm gonna die anyway. I won't have to be afraid anymore. But I'm not gonna die alone. You're all coming with me. What are you going to do? Uh-oh. I didn't have a revive. I was going to cast a revive. I didn't think I was going to beat him so quickly. I barely even attacked him. If we do die here, that's my fault for not having somebody with a revive on. Okay, well that was a cutscene. I mean, the game can't end with all of us dying to stop Kuja to save the world, would it? That would be a little... No, we're still alive. I still see us breathing. I was going to say, like, if we all died and became a hero, that would be a crazy twist for a Final Fantasy. I was almost okay with that. But... Kuja is dead, or is he just, like, now in his super ultimate mega true powerful crazy form? What happened to the crystal? Hopefully it's not destroyed. Where is this? Looks really pretty. Looks like my home. You stand before the final dimension, and I am the darkness of eternity. Well, I am the light of love, so you sure you want to challenge me? Who are you? All life bears death from birth, and I am life. You are dead. Your friends are dead. Your Why? Game over? I would hope not. All life bears death from birth, and life brings also birth, so you're countering me. You're opposite of me. You're my polar opposite, are you? Life fears death, but lives only to die. It starts with anxiety, and if I don't have anxiety, anxiety becomes fear, so I don't have fear, and fear leads to anger, which I do not have. Anger leads to hate, which is a terrible thing to have, but I don't have it. Hate leads to suffering. Wow, I have to avoid all of this because I don't deal with the first one? Wow, awesome. No wonder I'm always, like, upbeat, smiling all the time. The only cure for this fear is total destruction. You're wrong! Love will conquer this, and friendships, and working together for a common goal and common good. Kuja was a victim of his own fear. Yes, he was. He was fearful. He absolutely was. He concluded he could only save himself by destroying the origin of all things, the crystal. Hey, they stole Yoda's lines. Did they steal Yoda's lines? Was any of those Yoda lines? Let me know for seriously. So Kuja's fear wanted to destroy the crystal. Hopefully he failed. What the heck are you talking about? I want to know. Why are you telling me all this? Because now the theory is undeniable. The theory? Kuja's action proves it. All things live to perish. At last, life has uncovered this truth. Now, it is time to end this world. I will fight you. If you're going to try to end this world, I will fight you. What do you mean by that? That is the path to the dark side. Is that what he says? Oh my goodness. That's so cool, Lynx. I didn't know that. I totally skipped that. Awesome. I exist for one purpose. To get defeated by me. To return everything back to the zero world. Where there is no life and no crystal to give life. Well, I'm going to have to fight you then, whoever you are. If you're not Kuja, you just pop out of nowhere as the final boss. Bring it on then. In a world of nothing, fear does not exist. This is the world that all life desires. What the heck do you... Who the heck do you think you are, and what do you think you are if you think you can do that? You know I'm gonna fight you, because I'm life and I have to deny you that. If you're ending everything, never. Not as long as we have the will to live. Foolish creature. 'Tis you that is foolish, naysayer. Your fears have already deluded you. My fears? When did my fear creep in? When did that happen? How come I didn't notice that? One day you will choose destruction over existence, as Kuja did. Can't you not die in peace as well? When he sought to destroy the crystal, the purpose of life ended. Now, come. Enter the zero world that you desire. No, exactly no. Yeah, Square. What do you think? Square does stuff like this all the time, though. All the Final Fantasies had something along those lines. Hopefully you're not just seeing it now for the first time. This is, I don't know, it's pretty interesting where Square goes with their games. I wish more people played Final Fantasy through from beginning to end like I am doing now. No, I say. We'll destroy you and prove you wrong with your stupid little theory that you have. And through our memories, future generations will see that we can overcome any fear. Good answer, me. Good answer. Starting to sound like a Heaven's Army already. We can't give up now. We have to fight together. Even if we lose, it doesn't matter. Our memories will live on inside others. Like this world is. Exactly, we share memories from the past people. If we end it all now and restart it, all of these memories will be lost. I get you, game. So, even if we are born to die, I'm not afraid. Exactly. What do you think of that, shiny light up in the sky? No, I mean, why did they stole those lines? They're great, but definitely not theirs. Was this out before Star Wars? This is like year 2000. When did Star Wars come out, and when did Yoda say it? I don't know these things. I'm gonna live, though. Oh, really? We all have 1 HP. What? Okay, well, this is what I got. Let me heal. I leave everything in your hands. Did she heal him? Come back after you kill bad guy. I prepare a big meal for everyone. I hope to see everyone again at the end of all of this. I think my friends are somehow cheering us on to give us the will to fight. Hopefully we're healed before we get into this fight with the boss doing some horrible move to wipe us all out. That'd be terrible. Though I am unworthy, accept my powers. That's for Vivi. That's totally going for Vivi. And Aiko gives me hers? That's why there's 4 and 4 party members. They planned this from the very beginning with that 4 and 4 party member thing. Promise me you'll win. I promise. If not, I'll load right back up and try again. But I promise to win. I vow to win. With the power of saving and loading on my side. Oh, good. Okay, this is it. They're giving you one more chance to heal up. We're all healed up now. I already have the best stuff. There's no point to check. I'm still shocked that this isn't the strongest weapon in the game. Completely shocked. I have everything that I need to equip. That's the strongest thing. That gives him magic as well. His defense is 43. Like, his defense is higher than ours, but his magic defense... His magic defense is higher, yet he still got one shot at by that attack. He must have gotten criticaled or something. Alright, either way, ability, this is it. This is my last chance to, like... I don't need level up. I hope the boss doesn't do anything silly. I don't have any of this on. I have counter on in case if I get hit. I don't even need Master Thief, really. I'm not going to steal. I was going to steal, but now I changed my mind. I have float. I'm off by 1! Do I need float for this boss? Because if I didn't cast float... You should watch those movies. I should watch those. The first one's in 1977. I mean, I should probably do like a start. I always wanted to do these things. I always wanted to, like, do a full, whatever it's called, a marathon, a movie marathon. That's exactly what it's called. Where I watch all of the Star Wars, I'll watch all of the Batmans, I'll watch all of Back to the Future, like all like the big series. Okay, I hope I'm not doing something really stupid here, but this is what I got. I got my counter and eye for eye on. I don't know if I'm fighting a human anymore, but I need one more point. I don't know if I'm gonna miss, because if I had this, I could have this on, and just save myself from dying once. Or I can remove auto float and then put back on accuracy and distract, and then I don't need to worry about floating either. I hope the boss doesn't have a stupid earth attack. Really, that's what I hope for. Half MP, yes. High tide would be wonderful. Oh, I didn't put on high tide. Where is my high tide? Right here. 8 points. 5, 6, 7. I don't have it anyway. So save me once from dying. Okay, I would like to have... I'm off by 2. I don't need this. I don't need this. Auto, life, and high tide. I don't need healer because I need to be able to... That'll do. Alright, auto float, do I really need that? Half MP, heck yes. Antibody, loudmouth. Return magic means if I get hit by it, I'll reuse the magic that they use. But it hasn't really worked, hasn't it? Forget that noise. Epic Fail has hosted. Thanks so much for the epic awesomeness for the host. Welcome, everyone. That's super cool of you to host. Ability up, level up, no. High tide, maybe? Change all of the magics to make it weaker? I'm off by like 3 points if I do that. I'm still off by 2 points now. Ah, his stuff costs so much. Add status? Ability up, healer, body temperature, jelly, loudmouth, and locomotion. Alright, loudmouth it is in case I can't get silenced. You have HP plus 20, which I probably really don't need. Eye for eye encounter, body temp, antibody. Okay, high tide? This is it. This is as good as I can make it happen, everyone. My bad it took me so long for that, but this is all I got. We've come too far to lose now. Please don't let me lose. I want to win this. This will be my first time beating this game ever. Let's just wrap this up and go home. All of us. This is, you know, let's beat this and go home like it's nothing. You have a really pretty home, whoever you are. You came out of nowhere as I defeated Kuja, which I thought was the end. I thought Kuja was the finale. The music was so epic. Now we hear, like, the death wails of whomever. Oh, wow, you look awesome. Who and what are you? You're the guy who can reset everything back to 0. Planet 0. Is that what he said? Oh, cool. We fly up in the sky to meet him? Cool! Did he, are we doing this? Is he doing this? Or is this just the building? You got crazy looking wings, dude. This is what the final boss looks like in this game. Alright, well, fire. Oh, that's bad. I should have left it on Vivi. Don't die, Vivi. Okay, that's not bad. Our overdrives, our limits are right back down to square one. Oh no. This music is sounding awesome! Oh, cool. I wasn't expecting to fight you though. I didn't know you existed until now. I thought Kuja was the end. But okay, let's do this then. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we can beat this guy. If I attack, what happens? Are you gonna counter with a horrible Uh-oh. Wow. Auto potion. Okay, do I need to cure this or not? Let me attack! I haven't even attacked yet. Shell. Okay, you're upping your magic defense. Let me attack. There we go. My first attack. 4,000. Alright, well, all I can do is this. This boss is hitting actually pretty hard. Attack. Attack. I mean, my auto potions is taking up so long, I'm actually regenerating by the time I'm done auto potioning, but I'm never attacking. Oh, I hope I'm strong enough for this boss. I really do hope I am. Vivi, you're already max HP by the time it's your turn to cast auto potion. Wow. And Amaranth is pretty much close to max HP too. I hope I'm strong enough for this. Please let me... What the heck? Let me attack, you cheater! Maybe auto potion's a bad thing. I don't know how hard these attacks are. Nice, I see, like... Okay, what am I looking at here? There's a lot more moons than I thought. What power? Please don't kill me. Oh wow, it stopped us and made us dizzy and everything. I did not know you could do that. That's horrible. What does elixirs do? Doesn't do what I want it to do. Remedy, Sky. Absolutely insanity. I haven't, like, I was attacking this whole time and I'm still not attacking. Is she losing HP? She's losing HP. She's already dead. Why? She died again. What the heck is going on? This is terrible, everyone. So, I'm thinking auto potions are a really bad thing in this game. It was, it used to be really, really good. But now we just die and then come back to life. Weird. I casted Remedy, but that did nothing. Neutron Ring. Weird. What a crazy boss this is. I'm already down to 2, and I don't have any status effects whatsoever. I did not know that. I'd have confusion on and something else now that I know that the boss can do this. 4,000 damage. Counterattack. That'd probably be the only way I could win. Now I auto potion. Phoenix down would be good now. Or is it the boss's turn again? I used a remedy. What is happening? Alright, that's the boss's turn again. This is just taking a long time. There's Phoenix down. Wow. That was a long time. How can Phoenix down miss? Uh-oh. So that didn't hit the whole party, it just hit one person that time. Please don't miss. Why is Phoenix Downs missing? Can anyone tell me what's going on there? I could start attacking Blue Shockwave again. Which hits with... okay, it missed. I have no idea why this is missing so much. Phoenix down again. What is going on? What a sassy game this is. Alright then, fine. Flare. recover from KO. Wasn't it the Doom effect that does that? Well, this is the boss's move, so who knows what's happening there. Even if you die by Doom, you can still revive yourself, so what is going on? It's missing every turn. Fine then, let's just beat this boss without them. Now Grand Cross is going. Is this the one that hits everyone with status effects? Okay, so this is the bad one. I might have to turn off Auto Potion. I thought it was going to be really, really good, but apparently it takes up so much time. The boss gets to attack, like, every turn in a row. The game doesn't have a function where the boss has a bar, and if my bar goes first, no matter what, it's my turn next. But the game doesn't do that. Whenever it's the boss's turn, it's the boss's turn no matter if it's my turn or not next. Which is the strange thing. I'm the only one still alive. Phoenix down, Amaranth. I have no idea what's happening at this present moment. I really don't. Oh, how much damage is this? That was 4,000 damage. That worked. You hit him back to 1. That's fine. Auto potion. Let's just... okay, so I was able to revive him. I just don't know why I can't revive them. I'm doing, like, dismal damage, too. Blue shockwave again. It missed. Protect. I don't have anything to remove that. So does anybody know why I can't, for some reason, revive? Trance will hopefully work. I need to attack, though. Okay, so the reason why I can't revive them is because they died when they were a zombie, which means my regen killed them. Not the boss, my regen killed them. So when they got turned into a zombie, the regen is what did that. Revive, adds damage, countdown to doom. Okay, do I have anything to revive? This is how I get back into the fight, everyone. I need to remove the zombie from them, apparently. That's why I can't revive them. Weird, huh? So that's how. I didn't know that. It's something I've never seen before. Dying with zombie actually equaled death. And that instantly killed me too. Wow, amazing. I'm wasting turns. Oh good, I got back up. Hooray. But, you got turned to stone. I didn't know I need to have status effect on. I never knew that. Okay, there you go. Now they're back to almost normal, unfortunately. I'm losing here because I'm wasting time throwing items around. How hard is this gonna hit? Annihilate it. Alright, well I lost because I didn't know the boss can do a terrible move like that. It's fine. I think I saved before the other thing, so no problem. Good to know that if you turn into a zombie and you die, you lose. But I also didn't know bosses can have that many turns. They're not supposed to have that many turns. When it's my turn, I'm supposed to go next, no matter what, but this game avoids that. When it's the boss's turn, he automatically goes first. So now I gotta defeat Kuja, and then fight this boss again. But now I have a problem here. I gotta get this set up right. Auto float I really do not need. Auto regen got me killed when I got turned into a zombie. Good to know. Didn't know it was gonna be like that. Master Thief I'm not stealing. Countering would be good if I could. And auto potion takes up too much time. I got confused, and I got turned to stone. And I got poisoned. I didn't get put to sleep. I need to stop the zombie from happening. And we got stopped as well, didn't we? I still have 3 points. I don't need Fleagill. Okay, good to know that that happened. High tide would be nice, but... Oh, body temperature. Did I get turned to heat or frozen? I don't think I did. Auto potion's bad, apparently. Loudmouth, antibody, jelly, and stop, and confusion. I need 4 more points. Weird game, you're super weird. You don't follow the rules of turn-based combat. You've actually tricked me. Locomotion. And since I got no more points to put it anywheres anyway, body temperature it is. Okay, so auto float I don't need. Half MP I really don't either, but I'll do it anyway. Clear-headed. Auto potion, jelly, return magic, locomotion, healer, add status. You know what body temperature it is. Good enough. Man-eater. Is that really all the points you have? Wow, that drops you down that much, does it? I don't need it. What I need is to not be hit by these moves. So, locomotion, clear-headed, jelly, antibody. Okay, that was very interesting that that happened. I need... bright eyes, alert. Do I need body temperature too? I don't think I do. Let's see how this works, everyone. I got tricked by a boss that has status effects and goes 4 times to my one turn. I did not know the bosses... Well, I knew that before. The bosses did that to me before, where they attack twice. When it's impossible for them to do that. I assumed it was them countering, which that also doesn't affect them either. They could counter and still attack twice, depending on how much time goes by. Even if you punch in your attack, the boss can still go twice. So different. It's super different. Now I have no way to stop the zombie from happening. At all. I have no way to stop a zombie. The only thing I could use is magic tags. If we get hit by the thing and we get turned into a zombie. Which means I need to revive them after I use magic tag. Or get them before they get zombified. There's no way to stop zombify or burn or freeze. That's not good. Or venom, I think it is. Yeah, or venom, poison, whatever the other one is where it stops you. It might not be venom or poison, but it's plague or whatever it was. Plague or virus. It's called virus. I can't block virus either. All right, Kuja. Once again, since the final boss did some cheating moves, you too, same way. But either way, I won't blame the game just because they cheat a little bit at the end. Doesn't mean it'll stop me. I can't believe I defeated Death Guys. You know what? I don't care. I don't need to hear your ramblings. Let's just do this. Sweet music, though. Sleepy Cat, attack for me too. No rage indeed. I definitely can't get mad at this. I don't care about holy. Did you counter? Oh, you countered. Whoops. Wow, what a difference already. I'm able to, like, control the flow of battle already. Who are you flaring? Nothing to worry about. I can do 7,000 damage to him normally. That's 4,000. Who are you hitting? I may have to stay back to heal, but then I get to start attacking with 7,000 every turn. I'm laughing. $6,000 to 7,000, perfect. This is way easier without the auto potion. Weird. Remember how I won the game because I had auto potion? On Final Fantasy VIII? Because that was, like, more normal? Whoa, you went twice again. I hit Cure way ago. Alright, Amarant might survive. Yeah, just barely. Okay. The boss went twice again. Very close. I was going to attack a while ago. 7,000 again. Awesome. Trance Kuja. My turn. I'll just keep attacking him with me, because, I mean, really. There's Flare Star, Kira. I'll get ready to attack now. So the boss might go twice again, leaving me at a terrible disadvantage. Who got Trance? Vivi. Okay, but I still can't, he didn't cast Reflect yet. I probably can attack him twice. I might do that. Wow, and Amarant got Trance too, huh? Oh, what a time to cast Reflect! Alright then, now I can't. This guy's supposed to heal, but really there's no point to heal now. All that time went by. I better attack. I wonder if my trance affects my no, I changed that to Elan. Attack him hard. I could use some of my powers too if I don't hit him with max damage. I mean, it's probably still good if I keep on attacking. Oh, I already won by the looks of that. Alright, that was way easier, way faster, and way easier to control the battle because I don't have auto potion. What did you do to this game, Square? It's nowhere near the same as any other Final Fantasy. This one's the most different one of all of them so far. Auto potion's usually your trump card to win. Not the thing that ends you. Alright, well either way, let's see if I can take on the boss now. Without too many turns being wasted because of auto potioning. Whoa. It acted like auto potion was one of my turns. So if I auto potion, my turn ended, and we all auto potioned, which means all of our turns ended, and the boss would counter and then attack. It's how it looks like it's acting. I don't know what the thing is to this, But that's how it seems like. It seems like that's what's going on, and I was wondering why the boss can attack 3 times, and like I already had attacked 3 turns before him. I already set for me to attack, but I never attacked. Either way, yes, this guy can put everything back to... Why are you telling me this? What did you say? No theory. All things perish. It's time to end this world. Return everything back to the Zero World is what it's called. Zero World. Alright, cool. I need to remember that so I can punch that in on YouTube's tags. Zero World. We don't want to stop this. My bad for button mashing through. I've already gone through this. I like the clouds. I like the nice building with all the light. This is the party I want. There's no other party that I would want. I hope we all get to see each other after all of this. Well, this took a little bit longer. I mean, if I would have won, it would have been a short episode. I'm assuming this is the end. I mean, anything else could happen. But I assumed Kuja was the end, so... But, I mean, this seems pretty finale as well, where my friends are disappearing. And, and it's just us 4 left that got healed from that. And I'm pretty much already set up and ready to go. I set that battle up to fight Kuja. To fight this boss, not Kuja, so I'm prepared. No auto potions, I just have to fire off my elixirs if things gets too dicey. This boss probably has some little silly thing that I need to figure out, and I just don't know what it is. But yeah, we'll just go from there. Ability, equip. I don't even need HP 20, but you know what? I'll keep it. Insomniac and return magic. Body temperature. Antibody locomotion. Jelly, yeah, I guess that's as good as it's gonna get. Let's do this. I just gotta worry about getting zombified, virused, and whatever else. We've come too far to lose this time. First time was just for me to figure out what the boss can do. Now it's hopefully for reals. Let's wrap this up and actually try to go home. Is chat so silent that they're so afraid of what's gonna happen, or is it so intense that you can't even chat? And I'm here smiling with a big smile on my face. We're ready to take this boss on for realsies now. You look cool. You came out of nowheres, but I'm okay with that. And you have really long magic things that take forever when you hit, but I'll hopefully be able to regenerate from it. And I like how at the end of the battles we float up in the air to meet you. Yeah, that's nice. Just wish it didn't sound like there's a whole bunch of dead people around. Kicking the other music, kicking the Kuja music. Attack! Attack! Flare. 3,000, huh? Blue shockwave. So when I attack, that happens? That's better music. We are listening to the music. Alright, enjoy the music. Do you do blue shockwave every time? No. You do not. My flare allows me to regenerate. There we go. I'll just keep healing. Unfortunately, why is it your turn twice again? I'm so, like, confused, but it's alright. I won't worry about it. I just need to stay healed up enough. This attack takes so long, I regenerate back to full health, practically. If I have to wait for a certain time to hit cure, hopefully it's now. I'm asleep and that, and I have the virus on, don't I? Wait, is that trouble? Or is this trouble? I don't know if it's trouble or not. I gotta figure this out. L2. That does not work. You got this. Do I got this? I'm berserked and asleep. I hope Remedy works. Cura? We're already like full health. I don't really need to cure. I don't know when I'm supposed to cure, but it's not now. I woke up. Holy, that's not good. If I could only fire off Bahamut and not die, that would be awesome. The 1,000 damage is not a lot, but then you go twice. Whatever. I'll just keep curing, and I'll keep attacking, but I need to start moving now. Anointment. I don't know if I cured it or not. I don't want to get hit by thunder and it spread to everyone. Neutron ring. Okay, I'm just berserked, which is fine. It allows me to hit harder. I'm looking at my item menus, waiting to see what happens. Counterattack. Awesome. That's 6,000 damage. And 3,000 damage with a counterattack. Remedy. Just me, huh? I missed. It's alright. Let me attack. You're gonna probably do your attack. Protect. Rock magic. I'm not going to attack at all. I'll keep VV for item usage and stuff. She'll keep curing me, and I'll just keep attacking. I guess I got this? I got Berserk, though. I'm still waiting to attack. Okay, let's do this. And now Blizzard double attack! Wow, I'm so impressed. Vivi's just waiting to do something. And then blue shockwave! Wow! So this is a triple attack that the boss can do. I'm glad it missed. There we go. Now we're doing damage. Attack. Wait, oh yeah, I'm berserked. I can't attack, right. I don't want to cast any magic in case the boss does a reflect. I'll keep VV for item usage. I'll just keep on healing when I attack. Now flare is up. There's probably a pattern to this boss. Flare, Firaga. And then what? And then blue shockwave after! This boss attacks 3 turns in a row! That almost killed me. I don't need it though. I really don't need to heal, do I? Now Kiraja. I should cast Reflect on him, so that he never cures again. I didn't see how much he cured himself. How much did he cure himself? It's 2,000. Okay, nothing to worry about. I'm still waiting to attack. Okay, there's nothing I can do until the boss has done his triple attack thing. This battle just takes a long time because of the boss, what he's doing here. And he's not doing his ultimate stupid attack this time. Now Shell. Well, I'm glad he's casting Shell and stuff instead of... I guess just I keep on attacking as fast as I can. I casted Elixir. There you go. Maybe this won't be so bad after all. Now we're back to full again. Kira. Okay, I didn't need a Kira. Once I get my overdrive, it's gonna be awesome. I can then like fire off Bahamut and do like probably hopefully 2,000 plus damage to the boss over and over. There's Grand Cross time now. Let's see what happens. I got Vivi on standby. Magic tag maybe? Ah. Take your time, boss. I mean, I'm pretty much regenerated to full HP now. Zombie. Magic tag. Perfect. Now I need to get her back. Is she zombified as well, though? I was in the middle of attack, so I gotta wait now. What happened? Did I win? Why defy your fate? No, okay, I was gonna say, there's no way I already won. There's no way I won that quickly. I mean, the boss didn't even have that much HP. So now what are you going to do since you warped us away? Is the will to live that powerful? I haven't even, like, summoned up Bahamut and did, like, a bunch of attacks, and there's no way I won that quickly. Because I was barely doing any damage. What does the boss have, like 1,000 HP? I really didn't do that much damage. I just needed to survive this silly little triple attack. I can't believe I won. It's acting like I won. I don't believe it yet. I will not believe it until I see Credet's roll. There must be another form to you. Here we go. This is not the end. I knew it. I know better than this to believe when I see sparkles that it's not the end. I am eternal. Are you? As long as there is life and death. As long as there is life and death. Keep on. Show me your final form or your mid form or however many forms you have. I'm ready. I've played a few Final Fantasies where you had multiple forms. Bring it on. I'm so ready for you. There you go. You turn divines into... Are you alright? You were kind of KO'd in that battle, but it's alright. Yeah! But look at what's happening. So what Kuja said was true? The Life tree is beginning its violent reaction? How do we stop the Life tree from doing this then? What's gonna happen? I don't know, but it doesn't look good either way. So we're all alive still. This is still good that we're all alive. We're all together still. The final dude warped us to safety. How nice of the final boss to warp me to safety. He could have X-zoned us if he wanted to. I doubt anyone could have survived that explosion. No, don't worry. We're still kicking about. Captain. Mikoto! There, she's there now. They are still alive. What? Where are they? Over there. She could sense me? Can you sense our presence? The Hilda Guard is probably closer. The Hilda Guard one? You, the tall one. Sir, Hagen. Pluto Knight 8. Ma'am, we're not gonna remember Hagen. The tall one. I didn't ask for your name. Contact the Hilda Guard right away. Yes, sir, ma'am, sir. It's this ma'am. Please be alive. Don't worry, Sid. I mean, this is a Final Fantasy game where all good things happen. Sire, we're receiving a transmission from the Red Rose. Punch it up to the main line. Now. This is the Red Rose. You're not General Beatrix. Who are you? My name is Mikoto. Oh. Everyone is alive. You are very close to them. What? How do you know? I can hear him. Who? Now's not the time. Come pick us up, please. Prepare to land immediately. Prepare to land immediately. Is it all this work to land and stuff? I just always like hopped in an airship and I just flew, and then I hit a button and then I landed. But really, there's probably people punching down the landing pads, whatever you have to do. Cool. This airship looks awesome. That's the Hildegard 3. Looks like Sid came to rescue us. But it's not over yet, is it? The game's probably not even over. We defeated the dude, but now the tree's going crazy. Sid! Thank heavens you're all safe. Don't thank me. Don't even worry about it. We've come quickly. We don't have much time. Everyone thanks me so much. Let's do this. Or everyone goes, oh heavens, and just like what? Farewell, heaven. Is that Garland? Is this the only one? Dang, I'm hearing voices in my head again. Oh, what's wrong? Why don't you go on ahead? I'll catch up with you all later. I have to take care of something. Alone? What? Yeah, not alone. He's still alive. He can't be. Heaven, what are you doing? He's still alive, Kuja? Steiner? Take care of Sky. What? What do you mean by that? Yeah, I'm not going in alone. Frig that. Kuja's still alive. I can't just leave him. This is ludicrous. This is absolutely ludicrous. Just because you two are from the same planet doesn't mean... No, that's not the reason. Come on, Heaven. What's the reason then? Why are you doing this? Because I might have done the same thing if I were in his shoes. There's no way. I was in his shoes, but I chose to help people. I was sent down here to destroy things. I just didn't. So no, I disagree to that. I probably would have fought against you guys and wreaked havoc in Gaia like he did. I know it sounds crazy, but I know deep down inside I have to do this. You not crazy, Heaven. I don't think I am either, but you go help Kuja. Kuja, not good idea. It is too dangerous. I agree. I can't just leave him. There's no way I could live with myself. I'm going. You're making a big mistake. Maybe. But we all have to make big decisions in life sometimes. I'm gonna go back and help Kuja. I'm not gonna take people with me. For me, now's that time. I have to face up to it. Just like Vivi when he confronted his fears to find out about himself. That was a big decision for Vivi. I don't know about that. I don't think it was really a big deal. That's what you think, but I might not be doing this if it weren't for you. Really. You've definitely taught me to take life more seriously. Good. But this idea does seem a little bit crazy, though. Well, you're obviously not going to change your mind, so I'm coming with you. I agree. We should all still go together. The principle of knighthood requires that one assist his comrade in times of need. I shall accompany you as well. Whoa, wait a minute. Like I said, it's my moment. So don't butt in. You guys will have your own someday. I'm not going alone. Like, the games keep doing these things to me. Besides, you guys have more important things to worry about, like Bermesia and Alexandria. For once in your life, why can't you be honest? Yeah, tell me, Freya. Tell me off. Sorry, but I can't. I can't just walk away. It goes against my nature. Amarant, thanks. You're a real simpleton. Sid, tell me off too. Forget it, guys. There's no stopping this fool. What are you still doing out here? Get on board right now! Come on, let's just leave him and get out of here. Oh, Edward, I thought you were going to do it at the moment. That guy will never change. Alright, You heard the man. Get out of here before it's too late. Heaven, I love you. You better come back. Oh, thanks, Aiko. Amaranth's still being himself. Amaranth's still being true to himself. Even though he said, you know what, forget it. I'm going on the ship. And you may think, wow, that guy's, like, really hateful. No, he's actually still being true to himself. And that's just how he is. And I have no problem with that. At least he's still being himself. And he knows I'm not going to change my mind. So that's why he just said, you know what, I'm leaving. I'm a simpleton. Goodbye. So at least he said something before he left instead of just walking away and not saying anything either. So, I mean, it seems everyone has changed. Heaven, I need to eat more different food. I still hungry. You need come back. Take me more places. Show me more food. Yeah, it's not over yet, right? I can't die. I still can't believe you're doing this. You've changed, Heaven. I've changed it, hopefully in a good way. Till we meet again. Heaven, you've taught me another big lesson in life. Thanks. Heaven? Princess, we must go. Sky, I mean, Your Highness. The abduction is over. I can't take you any further. The abduction is over. I've been abducting you the entire time. I never knew. I'm sorry for being so selfish. No, you're not being selfish. It's Steiner. He had to turn away. How dare you make me laugh? Ah, Steiner. I'm actually like, for once, Steiner's not being the pain in the butt that he was for 3 whole discs. It took him, like, meeting Beatrix and saying that he loved her by an accidental letter, mind you, but still. It's so nice to see this. This game is getting, like, this is such a wonderful moment. You've done so much for us. Don't forget that. If it weren't for you, I probably would have led a meaningless life. With you, I was able to see so much of the world and meet so many people. Nice peaceful music playing here. We've faced many hardships too, but I think I finally know what's important. I'm so fortunate to have met you. I'll never forget our trip together. How can anyone forget this Pharmacy 9 trip that we had? Thank you, Heaven. More dots? Promise me one thing. Okay, well, when I make promises, I have to keep them. Please come back. Don't be like some animes are like, oh, I got this, and then they give you the thumbs up and a smile, and you know they're going to die. Let's hope this works. I gotta go and am I going to face Kuja to stop him so that he doesn't continue to do this? Well, bye everyone! I don't know what I'm doing, but bye! They're escaping to safety. That seems smart. I'm gonna stay back and... Am I gonna, like, talk Kuja out of his insanity-ness? Am I gonna fight him alone? Oh, dang. Well, Kuja, can you hear me? I'm coming to get you. You still have time? Forget about me and go. Oh, no way. Just shut up and stay where you are. I don't understand you. Of course you don't understand me. I don't even understand me right now. Okay, here goes nothing. Yeah, it's easy to dodge. Alright, cue the epic music. Is that attacking me? Dodge, jump, anything. Thank you. Are we surfing? Go left, go right. Okay, I got no control over this. What? Am I that epic that I could run up this? That's coming towards you too. Brakes. Wait, I'm riding this? That's awesome. So, when did I become so epicness? Oh, cool. Nice pose, by the way. Am I supposed to do anything? No, I'm just gonna watch this. Okay, I thought I had to jump or something. That's all cutscene. Good. If it was an action, if this game came out like now, there would have been like hit a button here, hit a button there. I'm kind of glad it's not this type of game. I'm jumping into this? Am I gonna fall that far? What's up, Kuja? Did the time stop or did you I didn't land very correctly. Okay. Hopefully I'm alright. That probably hurt. How? I'm gonna say, not There's too many uhs in this game. I'm switching it up now. Phew. Still alive. Good. You fell way too far, but you're still alive. I guess that was pretty crazy. Alright, let's go up and hang out with Kuja, who's having a nap up there. Looks pretty comfy. I'm not moving yet. It's still not me running yet. Okay. This is big showdown time. Hey, are you alright? How's it going? Taking a break, I see. Heaven. Is this bad or no? Yeah, I kind of figured I could jump over. What are you doing here? I thought I told you to go. You know. Wouldn't you do the same for me if you knew I was dying? Well, this is nice. Never mind. Your comrades were able to escape. Yeah, I knew you had something to do with it. I'm glad they made it. So he had something to do with them escaping? That was Kuja who warped us out and away from that explosion thing. Oh. Glad they made it. Yeah, well, it's our turn to get moving. I'm gonna carry you out. Am I gonna actually carry? He seems rather large compared to me. I don't deserve to live after all that I've done. Ah. You've changed already, Kuja. I'm useless to this world. You're useless? No one's useless. You helped me escape, remember? Yeah, that's useful. Very useful. I came back in, though, so you didn't stop me from doing this. I forgive you. After you guys beat me, I had nothing left. Nothing more to lose. Then I finally realized what it means to live. After I defeated you, after it's almost too late, I guess I was too late. Are you sleeping or are you dying? Don't die. Hey, don't you go dying on me, alright? Phoenix down. That was not. What? They're coming through. Grab him and go. Grab him and go. Let's do this. We need to get out of here. They're the ones making that deathly noise? I didn't see me whisk away there in that scene. I didn't see any movement there. I mean, if the main character dies, how crazy would that be? Kuja. What you did was wrong. But you gave us all one thing. Hope. Super quiet. We were all created for the wrong reason, but you alone defied our fate. This is quite the flip to the story, isn't it? We do not want to forget this. We want your memory to live on forever. They gave us enough hope to be able to fight the thing that resets the world to zero, to remind us that we were not created for the wrong reason. That our life has meaning. Well then. Sometime later. Wait. Are you gonna actually watch the play now? For realsies, or is this before everything? So this is Alexandria, sometime later. Whoa, Puck ran into him and pick up the pace, will ya? I don't believe it, Phoebe. Vivi? How do you know that name? What are you talking about? It's me, Puck. How could you forget me? Puck? You know, Puck. The Prince of Bermesia. Oh, come on. What's wrong with you? You're not... If you're not Vivi, then who are you? I'm... Vivi's son. Wait, what? Yo. Look at all the Vivis. That's a lot of Vivis. When sometime later, how much time has gone by? I always talked about you, Heaven. How you were a very special person to us. What's going on? Because you taught us all how important life is. Well, I'm glad I taught you all that. That's a good lesson for everyone to have. Did she find him? Freya, you're leaving soon, are you not? Yes, I can hardly wait to see everyone. Alexandria, I went there many years ago. It better be the ending like Final Fantasy VIII where I show up right at the end. How long will it take to rebuild Bermesia? Oh, the emotions! Anyway, I don't care as long as I'm with you. I'm glad that Freya found him. That's great. I love you, Freya. That's good. That's good. I wanted that. I wasn't expecting Vivi, but yet he still doesn't remember our past. It's quite alright. At least you have him now. I just want to cherish our time right now. Stay with him, Freya. That's good. You taught me that life doesn't last forever. That's why we have to help each other. And live life to the fullest. This could be some good real life lessons to actually take into heart too. It's time to say goodbye to this room. What do you mean? Save the queen. You have served me well. That's the sword she has, is save the queen? My duty is finished here. What do you mean? How you can't retire, General Beatrix? Farewell, Alexandria. The awesome two-handed weapon is... Even if you say goodbye, you'll always be in our hearts. So, I know we're not alone anymore. What happened to me? I got a lot to go through. There's Amaranth hanging about. I do not know where that is. Hey! Did I cross over a bridge with that beautiful mountain? Why are you going to Alexandria? Where were you at the whole time? You were hanging about the Summoner's Village. We're not going. You were at the Summoner Village, but I couldn't talk to you. I never said that. Hey, wait. I'm glad those two are still hanging around. Those are quite a funny pair. Why I was born, how I wanted to live. Thanks for giving me time to think. Is she not the queen of Alexandria? And is good food not only delicious, smell good too? Good food made with heart. Ah, cooking from the heart. It's very important when cooking for friends. So I believe Quina was in the castle. To keep doing what you set your heart on. It's a very hard thing to do. We were all so courageous. Sid, hurry, and Aiko. We gotta get there before the play begins. Alright, the play. There's no need to hurry. Sid and his wife Hilda. The theater ship is no match for my new ship, the Hildegard 4. My new Hildegard is the fastest ship ever. Do I have to remind you? You said the same thing about the theater ship. Ahem. That's what you said, father. Oh, so you adopted her? Aiko. What did you just call me? Darling, she called you father. That's wonderful if he took her in as his daughter. Father, mother, hurry. That's wonderful. Say it again, Aiko. That's so nice. I wasn't expecting that. What to do when I felt lonely? That was the only thing you couldn't teach me. But we need to figure it out. We need to figure out the answer for ourselves. If she would have went with the princess, the queen of Alexander Garnet, and hung out there, and they both ruled the kingdom or something, that would have been cool. The queendom. Beatrix, where are you going? Stop her, Steiner. Please don't ask. My mind is already set. Go with her. Wait. Listen to me. Go with her. You love her. Thump, 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 thump. Come on. Do it, man. Do it. I never wish to lose you again. There you go, man. Steiner. Say it, bro. Say it. Let us protect the queen together. If not, I'm going with you. Oh, she ran towards him. I'm so happy. I've met everyone. This is all good stuff. I wish we could have gone on more adventures. But I guess we all have to say goodbye someday. True that. True that. This could be like... you could put this to many places. Oh, look at everyone. Alright, you scumbags, we're almost there. Been a long time since we saw Alexandria, and let's give them a show they won't forget. Yeehaw. Break a leg, people. So they're gonna put on another play in Alexandria. Everyone, thank you. This is so nice. Farewell. Ah, man, if only I could cry and bawl my heart out at this place and we could all share a lovely moment together, but no tears. My memories will be a part of the sky. Whoa, that's weird that I called her Sky, but my memories will be a part of the sky. There's the queen watching the play. How much time has gone by? Let Beatrix be there, please. Yes, she stayed. I'm so happy for that. The theater ship will arrive any minute. It's been so long since Alexandria has been rebuilt and everyone can see. I can't wait to see everyone. It's so wonderful. But it'll never be the same. I have to let go of the past. Well, everything else I have to move on, just like he taught me. Everyone else seemed to have wonderful things happening for them. Even Quina, just because Quino's in the kitchen cooking, he gets to cook like all the time if he's there in Alexandria cooking. And tasting all the food that they want and cooking for the love of for other people. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's performance is a story that takes place long, long ago. Our hero, Princess Cornelia, is torn from her lover Marcus. We're doing that she attempts to flee the castle only to be captured by her father, King Leo. Tonight's story begins with when Marcus and Cornelia decide to run away together. And now, your royal majesty, Queen Garnet, Lord Steiner, Lady Beatrix, noble ladies and lords, and our rooftop viewers, Tantalus proudly presents That Was Way Too Fast. I can go back in the past and read it. I want to be your canary, Marcus. So she was supposed... She was there. Sweet Marcus, I fear I love thee more than I should. Princess, wilt thou be happy married to a lowly peasant such as I? Prithee, call me princess no more. Marcus, wilt thou truly cherish me, the king's only daughter? Or is such a desire too dear to wish for? After our nuptials, shall I be... What? A mindless puppet, never to laugh, never to cry? This is going way too fast. I wish to live my life under the sky. At times I shall laugh, at times I cry. What? Something like that. For no life is... What is going... Why is it going so fast? So much consideration thou hast given it. Cast away thy trappings of royalty, and I shall swaddle away something. Never again will I part from thee. Why, Square, are you going so fast? Pray, my love, make me thy canary. Let us embark on the first ship tomorrow. All my fortunes at thy foot I lay. No cloud, no squall shall stop us. Why is it going so fast? Oh, love is the sweetest joy and the wildest woe. All I wish is to be by my sweet Marcus's side. Fine. It shall be war again. Ne'er will I let their plan come to fruition. Good day to ye, Highness. Good day. Wilt thee with of I don't even know, Marcus. What news does thou this? Whoa. Did you actually punch her and then took her away? What the heck? I hope they fixed that on the PS4 version, how fast the scrolls. The time for our departure is long past. Where is Cornelia? Marcus, the ship embarks, soon embarks. Board ye this boat alone, and peace and peace will happen. Speak, Marcus. She told me that she could not live without me. So the sun is our enemy too, the eastern sky. Will we not spread our wings as yonder birds do? Hark, Marcus, they cannot wait any longer. The ship departs. Could she have betrayed me? Very Sith-robed clothes you have. Nay, ne'er would my love speak false. I must have faith. She shall appear if I only believe. As the sun lends me no ear, I pray. I beseech thee, wondrous moonlight, grant me my only wish. That's me! Bring my beloved sky to me! Awesome. She stood up. Good, I was waiting for me to show up. Did everyone else know too and left it as a secret? You cannot escape. Yay! Oh, Beatrix is a cutie. I didn't know that. I couldn't tell. Like, this is my first time seeing her in a cutscene. No wonder Steiner liked her. Oh, well, this is nice. Run through them all. Use your magic. Cast Bahamut and fly over everyone. Make a grand entrance. Unless you're not a show-off. I guess maybe you're not a show-off. She shoved everyone away. Huh? That's her thing. Why would she let it drop her necklace? She doesn't even care. You don't even care that that's the whole gem of all Alexandria? She threw her crown away? What? You can't throw away the whole kingdom. I know you fell in love with me, but still. How did I survive? Oh, ow. Triple ow. Look at all the VVs. Take back the sword. Kiss her. Kiss her now. That's the sword of Alexandria now, is it? Craziness. I like the happy ending. All right. Well, good. How did you survive? That'll be explained in Final Fantasy IX too. I didn't have a choice. I had to live. Or are they going to tell it all now? I wanted to come home to you. Yeah, I wanted to come home to you too. Well, so I sang your song. Our song. Square's been pretty sassy to me with this, with all their copyright strikes to me. I don't know why. I don't know if it's them or not, but I'm definitely getting a bunch of strikes to the music, but I don't care. It's added to the game. I'm not adding it, but it's just how it is, I guess, on YouTube. But that was beautiful. So this is the song that Princess Garnet sings all the time. Oh, this is at the beginning of the game, right? Where she was crying? Or, yeah, I think so. Either way. What an adventure. That was a lot of emotion right at the end. And we're basing it on emotion factor, Final Fantasy VIII still beats this game hands down. Final Fantasy IX stepped it up disc 2, and then they stepped up again disc 3, and then disc 4 they just had it down to the floor. The throttle. Final Fantasy VIII was going from the beginning to end. And then all the other Final Fantasies, like, what I keep saying is each Final Fantasy keeps getting better and better. This one was the last PlayStation 1, and they definitely did a heck of a story. I'm so glad the ending was good like this. This is why I like playing games with good endings. And this one didn't confuse me. Some other endings had me a little confused, or I didn't know where they were going. When I finished the game, I'm like, I don't even know what happened. I can't explain anything. And people show up and tell me what actually happens, which is thank goodness for them. At least this ending didn't confuse me. It's a straightforward ending. I'm glad I survived. I'm glad I made it to the end. And everyone seems to be super happy too. Everyone has everything good for them. I'm super happy for Steiner and Beatrix. Like, that's awesome. This song is probably copyrighted, and I'm probably gonna not have any say here. It's gonna all get cut off. My bad, Square, forgive me. Either way, YouTube, go easy on me. But yeah, the whole game was leading up to all of this. It was wonderful. I still can't. Now that I played the entire game, this final disc. If you take away this final disc, this game definitely wouldn't be up there for a really good game. But you know what? I still choose a few of the other Final Fantasies over this one, if I have to choose them. Final Fantasy 6, 7, and 8. I'm still thinking I like more than 9. But if you knew how much I like 6, 7, and 8, and then you put 9. It's still really, really, really liked. But I usually don't pick favorites. I definitely don't ever want to do that either, personally. But I figure I'll try to answer, because a lot of people keep asking me, like, which one I like the most. It's really hard for me to pick. But, like, 6, 7, and 8 definitely had the most impact to me. 6 always had that music for me. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what it means subconsciously, but just 6 has the music, and 7 had all of that. 7 started like the big story thing, and then 8 continued on with the story, but they had the whole emotion love story thing right from the get-go. So it was wonderful to go through all of 8, and like I said, 9 just had a slow start, but then it picked up and it kept going. I've already done 10, so 10's already finished as well, in case you're all wondering. So the next game is 10-2. It's gonna be really, if you haven't watched 10, definitely maybe get to know who the characters are and what's happening, so that you're ready for 10-2. But yeah, all I can say was, of course, the music once again was amazing. The music in Final Fantasy always seems to be amazing. I absolutely love it every time. The story was good. The battle system had me tricked in this game. That's the only thing I had a problem with, and it's not a personal problem. I couldn't figure out the battle system at all. I had it on wait. I'm glad I had it on wait. If I had it on active, the boss probably would have been. The boss could probably like 5 to 7 times in one attack. Either way, it's the only thing I couldn't figure out was the battle system, with how many times the bosses can attack, and stuff. Other than that, it was fun to be able to learn your own abilities when you could get them, and then have a wonderful setup to be able to take on any problem. I know I missed a bunch of hidden stuff because I didn't even find anything on the disc 4. I just managed to fly through it and stuff. And the little bit I flew around, nothing really happened. So I would like to do more. I would need someone who really loves this channel and someone who really loves the Final Fantasy games to stick with me while I go through the games and like tell me where to go, because I'm not using a guide. I despise using guides. It's completely, it ruins the gameplay for me. So there's no guides here where I'm just following. Oh, there's the beautiful Final Fantasy music. Either way, so in case you're like wondering how I miss stuff, it's because I don't use a guide and I've never played it before, and I count on you to show up and say, yeah, just you got an airship, go there, and something will happen, and I count on that. So if you think I've missed too many things, then it's because that's how I do this channel. And I leave it up to you to stop this from happening. If you're bothered by it, if you're okay with what I do, then it's gonna keep. The channel's gonna keep going like this. That's all I can say. There's the happy ending. She's crying her eyes out. She threw away her crown and lost her necklace just to hit me in the chest and give me a hug. Well, I'm assuming Kuja is still gone, right? Kuja's dead. What is going on? Is that my sound? Or is that my headset making that sound? Shanji Yoshimoto. I don't know if that's the game or my headset. Hopefully it's my headset making that echo. Not echo. Skip in the music. That's a beautiful crystal and all of that. Unless that's how the music went. Either way. It was a good game all around, still. A little tricky. This one was a little harder. I'm just gonna not hit a button this time. Last time I hit a button and sent me back to the beginning. Yeah, I don't know what else I can say. The game was still good all the ways through. 2000 this game came out. So I guess Star Wars came out definitely before this game. Anyway, the characters were interesting this time around. It definitely was a different cast of characters. That's what I was trying to think of. I didn't have like your normal. Final Fantasy VIII had like a normal set of people, and 7 as well, and we could keep going back and back and back to all the Final Fantasies. 9 just had a character that didn't show up from time to time and was eating food and like wasn't even a part of the adventure for most of it. That was Kuina, like just absolutely doing whatever Kuina wanted to do. It was very different, and and we had Amarant who in the end, like that was what truly Amarant really was, and it's good to see him come out of his shell and say, and at least be able to talk and say stuff before he just walked away and stuff. Either way, like, it was definitely a different crew and a different Final Fantasy from all the ones I've played so far, but it wasn't a bad different at all. This game took a little bit getting used to. The normal battles are as hard as some of the final bosses. The first battle I've done, or the second battle I've done, was harder than that final boss. I'll tell you that. I almost died right away. So like, this game has a knack of being hard. There's so many things that you can do that I haven't done. The Chocobo stuff and the Moogle stuff I didn't finish. I missed so many things. I need to drop off the Virgo Sagittarius thing to the lady in Limblum? No, maybe not Limblum. Wherever that was. Either way, like, there was a whole bunch of things I could have done. The coffee thing I need to give the old man to. Like, there's a whole bunch of things. Like, I need to find 4 coffees. Didn't even find that. It's too bad, but it's just how the game turned out. I got this game done 12 episodes? This one was definitely the longest Final Fantasy one yet, I think. Because before I was doing 2-hour episodes, and I didn't make it up to 24, I don't think. It would have been doubled of everything. Yeah, either way. I think this one was definitely the longer one, and I still didn't do all the things. Like, all the other Final Fantasies didn't do everything either. The side quest is what takes the extra 80 plus hours to do. And I avoided that. Either way, I can't say anything more about the game. All I could speak of is the next Final Fantasies, which is 10-2. I can't do 11 or 14. So if you want me to play it, it'll be up to you. And I don't really ask for someone to give me that much to pay for my way to pay the game. I'd rather continue this channel instead of getting money to play 11 or 14 monthly subscriptions to Square to have the episodes in. So I'd rather not. It's up to you still what you do, but I'd rather, I don't know, I prefer to skip it because it's MMO. It's probably going to take a very long time, and I just can't sit there and grind. It isn't an RPG where I can sit there and grind and get stronger. I have to do side quests and missions and stuff, and that's my leveling up. I can't go out and fight something and level up 10 levels in 4 hours like I did at the end of Final Fantasy IX. So yeah, it's a little different when it comes to MMOs. I was half tempted if I couldn't play 9 and go through as quick as I did. I would have done maybe an MMO story thing. I didn't know it was going to be Wizard 101 or whatever it was going to be. It's going to be some MMO that I could just do story. But it would have been really tricky. I might one of these days, when I'm more confident into it maybe, to do an MMO playthrough. I'd have to pick whichever one it is. That's why I haven't done it yet, because MMOs is a whole other monster. Tactics was my monster to take on this year. A tactical game, and I did it. And it turned out quite well. I didn't have completely game over screens every episode like I thought would happen. But yeah, after 10.2, I don't. My PlayStation 4 10 has like 4 things to click on, and I think I've already done 2 of them. There's Final Fantasy 10.2 and then the last mission or whatever it was. I don't know what it's really called. I haven't looked at it since Final Fantasy 10. So there's probably 2 things left to do on that, whatever it will be. I might as well just do them. And then jump up to Final Fantasy 12. And I've only played a little bit of 12 as well. Final Fantasy 10, once I get past like the opening thing, and I go through a little bit more. After X2 comes 12? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, like, I still don't know any of these games. When I get back to 13, after I beat 12, and I start playing 13, yes, I've platinumed 13, 13.2, and Lightning Returns. But that was me just playing the games for trophies. That was the year, and a little bit before, where I was just a kid playing games for trophies, because that's what all my other friends were doing. And you might think I know what I'm doing, but I really don't. I don't even remember anything about Final Fantasy 13. All I remember is when I finished 13 to Lightning Returns. The story was absolutely amazing, and I really liked the story a lot. Like Final Fantasy 8 a lot. A lot of people said they played it and they don't like 13, any of it. That's their opinion. I've played all of them and I really liked it. The whole story did connect to one another, and it did have a beginning and an end. And I really like 13, the entire series, the entire set of 13. So I hope I could bring that out to people who said, because same thing with 8. Like, a few people said they hated 8. They didn't come back. They didn't come back. I wanted them to come back and watch and see how much I really enjoyed it and how great 8 was. Because everyone else who showed up never had a complaint for 9. Nobody had a complaint. So I was hoping more people would show up to 8 and say so. But yeah, they're not here. Either way, so when I get to 13, it's going to be way easier to explain when I play it. But basically, I can't level up as much as I want. And I don't. All I've played 13 through was just for trophies. So I have no idea what the music's going to sound like. I have no idea what the bosses look like, because I wasn't playing the game. I was just playing for trophies. That's when you get into that. So I'm not going to know everything about the game. I might know a few tricks or something, maybe. But yeah, 13 is going to be pretty much like all the other games. I'm not going to know everything about it to get it. I might not even if I took away my trophies, I might not even get all the trophies when I play through it this time on my live stream. Because I do remember grinding for days to get the weapons, to get the trophies, to get the money, to get the other trophies. It just a long grind at the end. But yeah, other than that, I mean, 14 is a little different than 15 I've already done before. I still don't know if I want to redo Final Fantasy 15. I almost want to redo it because of the graphics that I had back then and how blurry it was. But I don't know. I've already played it. I've already done everything I could show off. Maybe I could wait a little longer, a couple more years from now I can redo it. I don't know. Either way, I don't know if I could handle that much sadness either. That's like the first Final Fantasy with super sadness. I hope they stop with that sadness and bring back the happy, great endings that all of these Final Fantasies I've played so far has. Either way, well, Final Fantasy X had a sad ending, right? That's true too. Yeah, way to tell me without even being here, but true. But maybe 10-2 can do something about that, I hope, because 10 didn't end when 10-2 comes out, right? Either way, I still have a bunch of side Final Fantasy games to play. Like, you know, there's still, like, the Final Fantasy VII series got a whole bunch of games. Dissidia's, like, the World of Final... Like, there's a whole bunch of other side Final Fantasy games. I was just focusing on the main series. And I don't have certain ones that I want to play, like Crystal Chronicles and stuff. The 4 Heroes of Light or whatever it was. Like, there's a whole bunch of other good Final Fantasies for the handheld systems that I just don't have. So I'll just focus on the games that I have. Hopefully, we'll see what happens to this channel, that I could get a handheld capture device. And then maybe get those games back, because I had them before. I got rid of all of them to get this PS4 and set up. But either way, Final Fantasy IX, now that you know what I'm going to still plan on doing, and I have a few normal Monday to Friday games picked out now, finally. I'll have to just do like one-off episodes until I get something figured out for it, and I don't have a series picked out. I just have one-off games basically, just to tidy up my backlog I have for like clicker stuff games. But yeah, Final Fantasy IX, you were different, but you were still good. You threw me off a lot, but it wasn't enough to make me dislike you in any way. You had me stumped there with that boss, but I mean, I just had to remove auto potion, and that was what killed me. Funny that. Either way, yeah, I mean, if you haven't played 9 by now, I'd still recommend it. And I'd hope you can not live stream this and play it fully, and do all the extra stuff to see what you can get and see what happens, because I still missed 2 summons for Garnet. I want to see what they were. I'm guessing one of them is Odin. I've already seen Odin, just don't know where to get Odin. There's no places where you go where you find the summons, you just get the items, and those have summons, so like I didn't have to go explore the world and find a cave to find Odin, or a castle underneath something, right? This one was so different from all the other Final Fantasies, but still good, so... I didn't expect that the auto potion would actually kill you. Yeah, me neither. Who would have thought? But maybe they caught on. Like, maybe this is what Square did on purpose, was, oh, you beat all those games with the auto potion, did you? With your high potions, X potions, auto potion stuff, where you revive fully every time. Well, here, I'll throw this boss in, and he'll zombify all of you. And if you have auto potion on, you're gonna die, which was interesting. And it wasn't just the auto potions healing me; it was how long it took for everyone to fire off auto potion. And the boss goes 3 turns. I throw auto potions, and it's another 3 turns for the boss. So yeah, it just like took up too many turns, and the boss was just a never-ending onslaught of attacks. It was amazing, but maybe Square did that on purpose, and I don't mind that. I don't mind if Square throws in some crazy wrenches to the gamer's awesome plans, because my plans failed this game, and I'm okay with that. I don't mind coming into a game thinking I know what I'm doing because I beat 1 to 8 and hooray, and then I get slaughtered in this game. Maybe they knew I was gonna play this, and I was gonna act just like that. Who knows? Maybe it was just that. Either way, it was fun. The story kept picking up and kept getting better and better. And this was a wonderful end to the PlayStation 1 era of Final Fantasy. Now we're going to step into the PlayStation 2 era, but I'm going to cheat it. I'm going to step up to the PS4 era now. I was also going to do Final Fantasy IX on the PS4, because yes, it's better graphics in the year that it is. No one in their right mind would do PlayStation 1. for realsies. They could just, you know, do it for like the throwback retro live stream stuff, but I'm literally doing this for my series and my channel, which is a little bit crazy. Well, that kept you entertained. It did, didn't it? I'm glad it kept you entertained when I got a game over screen in this episode, which is fine. I was assuming I might have not been strong enough for the final boss, which I thought was Kuja. It turned out to be that dude with the things. What was his name? I didn't even check his name. He was so unimportant, so out of nowhere, so I didn't even check what his name was. Either way, that guy, that thing at the end was the final boss. Lo and behold, and super weak. I don't know why. Don't say I was over-leveled. Please don't say I was actually over-leveled. I got destroyed at the same level. I just removed auto potion, and then I was able to win. So, and this added the status effect production. Either way, I still had a wonderful time with this game. 10-2 is going to be a little different from 10. No, a lot different from 10. Very, very different from 10. But they upped the battle action. The battles go really fast, and there's a lot of things happening in the battles. But that's all I can tell you about 10. It's, you know what, I'm gonna leave 10-2. I'm gonna leave it and talk about it when I get there. Let's not talk too much about other games when I'm playing this. I'll explain what I was about to say this time. Just remind me in case if I don't say it, but from what I can tell on 10, it's definitely another different one. But I'm looking forward to it. Either way, thanks Final Fantasy IX and everyone who created and worked on this wonderful game. I know you're absolutely proud with this one. This one was definitely weird. You think 10-2 is weird? Oh no. Hopefully weird in a good way. But I just know that there's a lot of love in this one. This one was a lot of work put into it to try to get the graphics looking this good in the year 2000 on the PlayStation 1. Yeah, amazing. You've done amazing work here. And all the things that you put in. The comedy is still good. Whoever the people working on the comedy, whoever wrote and animated the comedy stuff, like, good on all of you, because you hit my comedy button all the time in this series, in the entire Final Fantasy series I've played so far. Either way, I can't say anything too bad. I mean, you tricked me with the battle, but that was you purposely most likely doing that, where I couldn't just win because I had auto potion. You got me that way. Either way, if I had auto potion with ethers, I would have ran into ethers way too quick. But yeah, either way, my regen worked out enough. Other than that, I mean, yeah, just thanks everyone who worked onto it. Square, or YouTube, or one of you. Go easy on the copyright warnings. I know I've got like 4 out of all my series so far that you just like, we're gonna put ads because you added a song. And I'm like, well, first of all, I didn't add a song. You added it to the game. Go easy on me somehow, some way. I don't know how to write to you and be like, hey, you know, this is your game. I'm just playing it. Either way, whatever. This is how YouTube works. I had fun. I hope everyone here had fun. And I hope all of you are watching, if you're not watching this now, you're watching this at a later date. I hope you had fun too with this. I know when I get older, I'm gonna sit back and watch these, because I can sit back and watch my episodes now. I just have no time to do that anymore. I know I'm gonna sit back and enjoy this too. You're gonna make Sleepy Cat dance now? But yeah, like, I know I'm gonna sit back and watch this and see how much I've changed, how young I really was, and possibly immature, or whatever it is that I am now that I don't see. We'll see how much of a change there will be, because I know I can watch my stuff back, and I kind of want to see what happens in the future. Either way, let's hope that you like me enough that this channel will continue on for what it is that I'm doing. I don't want to dwell on this topic too long, but I went on a crazy Final Fantasy spree, because I assume by the time I graduate, this channel's going to have a hard time being live. I didn't know I was going to finish Final Fantasy 1 to 9 so quickly, actually. I really didn't think that was going to happen. But I met my goal already, actually. I met my goal before my 3-year mark, and I also met my goal before I graduated. So I guess I can go easy now. I can relax a little bit that I've got the Final Fantasy series done. In case you were wondering why I went on a crazy Final Fantasy rampage of every night Final Fantasy. Now you know, because I don't know what's going to happen to this channel soon. I just don't know. I have no power over this channel. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, so don't worry. I'm not stopping tonight. This is not my end. This is not the finale of Heaven's Army. It's just I have no idea how direction is going to go once the scary thing happens and I graduate. And my parents are most likely going to kick me out because I'm doing what they absolutely hate of me sitting down playing games. And I'm not covering myself for the future, apparently. So I am being a rebel all the time when I do this, but I enjoy this too much. I enjoy the people in the games too much to stop right now. But all I can do is face the uncertainty of the future and try to continue to do what I love, which is this. And hopefully I will see you all in the future as well. That's what I wanted to say. Now that I'm at this point, now that I'm at the end of what I wanted to get done before, if the big if, my channel was to stop whenever, soon. I got it done. I got my heart and my goal done now. But now I just have to deal with that future uncertainty. And I'll see what I can do to keep this going for as long as I can make it go. But I say don't dwell upon this as a negative thing. There's way too many channels that I know who are absolutely wonderful, and they stopped as well, based upon many things. This has been fun. I don't want to ever reduce the amount of fun I hope we had as streamer, viewer, as the commenter, as whoever thumbed up or retweeted my tweets. Like, all you wonderful people, thank you for being just wonderful. Is there any other word better than wonderful? Either way, I've had so much fun. I don't ever want this to end. But we'll see where life takes me. And I'll try to do, and I'll continue to try to do what I've been doing this now. Like, I'll continue to try to be live every single night. I will try to be here with my happy attitude, and hopefully my clean content, and hopefully I hope I'm at least giving you something good out of this. So don't think when I say, this channel could end anytime. Like, it could happen to anybody. So I speak very generally when I say these things. So don't add any emotion to my words. If you can not add emotions to my words. And when I say you're wonderful people, I mean you're wonderful people. And when I say this could end anytime soon, don't take it so to the be all end all. I prepare for everything. I have my parents and my school and the uncertainty. That's all. That's really what it comes down to. So, and I have you, the viewers, and everyone who's helped me out so far to thank for getting me this far. And hopefully further. Hopefully way further than where I'm at now. Other than that, on a good note, 9 is now done. And I'm not absolutely, completely nervous when I step into Final Fantasy X-2. I'm usually nervous every time I start a new game. I'm always completely nervous because I don't know what to expect. I've at least did X-2 a little bit, and usually I'm uncertain of what game I'm gonna play next. That usually happens a lot too. But I know it's X-2 is next. Worst case scenario, if I have to stop and grind, I still have a couple of games I got figured out now, finally. if I have to do some Monday to Friday normal non-RPG games. I finally got some games I can throw in there now. Still no series. I cannot figure out a series I want to play Monday to Friday. And I don't have to go crazy every single night on a Final Fantasy game now that I got it done. My 1 to 9 PlayStation 1 Mega Final Fantasy list. Yeah. All of the things that I wanted to get done are done at this point. I still want to make it, if you want to know another future goal that I don't bring up very often, my future goal now is to get to the 3-year anniversary, and I don't want to miss a single night still. I want to live stream every night till then, being I don't know how you Google this to find out if I am a channel that has live streamed every night to prove it, and if any other channels has also done that. If any other channel has been live every single night and put out daily content daily. Oh, I'm not done, but Final Fantasy 12 to 15 is still out there, yeah, but I just wanted this to be done in case if I was done. In case if, like, my parents crack down even harder soon, and we see what happens. Either way, I got what I wanted set out. Other than now, I got a new goal now. I want to make it to the 3-year mark, live streaming every day for 3 years straight. I don't even know how many days that is, but let's just say that I am up to 1,037 live streams straight. No breaks, no stops, no ifs, ands, or buts. So that's, I made it to my 1,000 live streams in a row. I've already done that. And I'm gonna soon make it to my 3-year channel anniversary in 59 days, give or take the timing of the day. But yeah, I mean, I still got some goals and some things that I need to do. Hopefully I'll always have myself set to do something. I got the Final Fantasy 1 to 9 done, so that's another goal off my heart. So now it's time to focus on keeping this going now, as much as I can. And I hope you like what I'm doing. Really, that's like, I've said this a bajillion times now. If you keep liking what I'm doing, then I'm gonna keep doing this. You as in everyone, not just you, Link, since you're here, and be like, hey, I haven't forgotten you. And everyone else who lurks in this chat, and everyone who watches on YouTube, everywhere's, just every site that I could think of right now. Yeah, I just hope I can continue to bring out this type of content, not continent. Yeah, this is, either way. Sorry, my bad for the short stream. It's not a 4-hour episode, but hey, indeed. But I finished the game. I didn't know how long it was going to take. I really didn't know, but I'm glad I stopped back there. Because if I would have tried to push it any longer, yeah, it would have been a really long episode, wouldn't it? Either way, it's been fun, everyone. I hope to continue to have fun and continue to keep this channel as lighthearted as I always can. And no, there still will be no webcam. I don't see any reason to do it at this point. Now that I've made it this far without it, yeah, I don't need it. Yeah, no, I don't need it. I can't even word it. I can't even put it into words. Just to answer it a different way. Either way, I'm going to keep this channel exactly as this is for as long as I can. Whether it hurts my channel or not, I'm going to still go with no commentary. And clean. Yes, I could make it not so clean and get more people, but I had those type of people who like the not so clean content. And I don't want that in my life ever again. So let's not go back to that type of time. I want this type of community. It's a small community, but at least it's a tight-knit community. And I hope more people are looking for this, because I know people are looking for this type of content. They just can't find me. I know people are looking for good, clean, friendly, fun. Let's just hang out and have fun. And not deal with the dramas and stuff of life. I just don't know how to get myself out there than what I'm doing now. So yeah, let's I'm gonna keep my channel at like this. If this is what you want, then here I am. Follow and tag along if you want, since I'm live. This is all live. For those who still show up to YouTube and ask me that question, are you live? Are you doing 4 hours live with no cuts? No editing? Yes, this is all live. I make sure my content is good enough so that I do not have to edit anything. And I try to do the repetitive stuff off cam, off live stream. See, I still call it cam. So that you don't have to be bored for me leveling up for 4 hours straight. I mean, I know I wouldn't want to watch that either. So, yeah, I just got to do a few extra things. It's a little bit more challenging to do it alone, but there's movies and anime I could watch now to get me through those grindy times without you. Either way, this has been a blast. This has been so fun. I want to continue forever. Unfortunately, nobody lives forever, as this game says, and everyone has to die in the end. This game kind of touched upon a lot of things. So basically we'll use Final Fantasy IX as my outro thingy. And if you didn't get it, then I don't watch again. Give me another view. Rewatch it again to see what I said there. Either way, the ending was good. I'm assuming Kuja did die, and I made it back, and everyone lived pretty... It was a happy ending where the world did not reset itself. So everything was fine, and Kuja did help me out at the end. After he lost and there was nothing left to lose, he helped us to get out of there. What a good person he was, actually. He was just caught up in his fear. So don't let fear stop you from having fun. Like this game is... I super simplified it, but it's a lot more complicated than that. But yeah, if you're looking for a not so scary channel, this one might be the one for you. Yes, I'm pandering myself now at the end because I just talk too much, and all the things that I've experienced all boils down to the end, and I talk too much, and I never go anywhere from there. Either way, it's been a blast, everyone. Seriously, thank you again a billion times over. For all you who show up and subbed and cheer and everything that you do. I hope it never goes unnoticed that when I say thank you, I Jeep doing that. Okay, what do you mean by that with the Jeeps? I don't even have a Jeep. Those are pretty hard on gas, I was told. Jeep... Wait, don't unsponsor me. Not that I'm sponsored by Jeep, I'm not. They meant to say keep. There's nothing wrong with Jeeps, is there? I haven't looked at Jeeps since I was a child. Either way, I don't even think about a vehicle. Oh no. Don't even get me talking about the future life. Either way, maybe Jeeps are better than what they used to be. Who knows? Maybe I'm just gonna assume that they are because they're still around. Either way, what else can I say? There's not... did I say enough good things about this game? I hope so. I hope you give this game a shot too. The future. Here's a list of games I'm playing. Oh, there you go. Way to throw that in. That's one of my commands, is it? Great. Yeah, there's I can't say anymore. It's all good things. Give this game a shot if you haven't. If you had fun or enjoyed this, thumbs up or share, comment, do whatever you wish to do for whatever you wish. Either way, my goodness. Yeah, that's all I got. That's really all I got. I should do my intro because I'll still ramble on. There's no need to ramble anymore. It's good. So, have a lovely day, evening, night, whenever you're watching this, and I hope to see you all soon. So, thanks, Heavenlies, for showing up and watching. And seriously, if you like what I'm doing, please hit those buttons. You know what they do by now. And I will see you all in the next episode. Take care.